We're live. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We are in a hotel room, and I am trying to get this thing set up last minute. That's all right. Thank you. Let's see. Where's that box of stuff? Yeah, come on a little bit. I'm gonna finish eating that. Connected to chat. It looks like it's healthy. Where are those boxes that we had earlier? The packages? Oh, they're in the thing. Thank you. Yeah, you got something right here. I can do it. This one, I can do it. So, this will be what we're doing here. You can turn it up a little bit. So, welcome to the stream. We are holed up in a hotel room right now, and the reason being, we had a water leak at our house, so we had to be in a hotel room while they fix it. They got to change out the hardwood floor, sand it down, reseal it, all that good stuff. And so this week's stream on Wednesday is going to be a little bit different. Friday probably won't happen, unfortunately, but we are going to be in this hotel room fixing Game Gears. We're trying to. So we have a couple Game Gears here. One's already taken apart. I've had this taken apart for my buddy for a while now. But we're going to swap out the capacitors, see if they work. Essentially what's going on with these is either the sound or the screen doesn't work, right? So that's what we're trying to accomplish here. Okay. Also, we have this new tripod, which I'm going to switch over to as soon as I get it set up. It actually might help with this stream, which is pretty nice. Just gotta figure out how it works first. Notification. Oh, there we go. That's kind of cool. What's this for? Oh, okay, I see. So the phone will get snap on right there. But I got something to attach my phone to already, so we don't need that. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. Awesome, Lars, welcome to the stream. This is my hotel, so welcome. We're doing something a little bit different, and I'm like in the middle of setting up right now. Like, we're so unorganized, the fact that we had to do this in a hotel room. And I'm gonna make somebody sick, I know that, but how you doing today? I just got this new tripod I'm setting up right now. So boom, there we go. I just got this new tripod. Make it a little bit higher, right? Look at that. Did I take hot nudes? I did take hot nudes. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'll show you. I have these hot nudes. Not the noodles that we got from Casual though. I didn't bring those, because when I eat those, I actually want to be playing a game and attempting to play that way. How is the stream anyway? I mean, can you guys hear me all right? Can you see me all right? I have this couch. Come on over. All right. Back to what I was talking about. So I'm in the middle of setting up the stream in a way that is gonna work. You guys are gonna eat yours right now? Oh man. I just had dinner though. I think I misunderstood when you said nudes earlier. But I have ding dongs. I have ding dongs and a Twinkie. Okay. Excuse me while I continue setting up. Have to bring this way a little bit. Get some light in. Get a tan. I'm pretty tan already. Okay. We don't need this box. That bothers me. I'm gonna. I don't have hot noodles, but I do have these, which are supposed to be spicy saltwater taffies. I could eat those. But yeah, hold on. I'll show you what we're working with here. Ta-da! I don't even know where to start with this. All right. So, let's go ahead and get started. I got this light because I don't have a light in...
It's gonna flash in the camera.
Hopefully it doesn't flash. It's not too bright. It'll be fine.
Your hat is covering it.
It'll be fine. This is the way I used to seal. Alright, so we got a capacitor kit here. We're going to be sorting through that and then swap out the capacitors on this board. I think it's this board. Is it this board or this board? Might be this board. It's on this board here, which is going to be tough. We'll see. Maybe I can do this.
Good looking.
That looks all right. I feel like I can get this set up better though. This is frustrating. Maybe I could get the box back. Try the box again. It's a nice angle because you can see down my shirt, my cleavage. kind of okay. Kind of like that, but you can't see what I'm doing down here. Leftover food. Maybe if I move it back a little bit. There we go. It's not a bad angle there. Yeah. I just had to look lower like this to talk. But either way. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. It's a flathead. It's a Phillips. Cap kit cutters. Sorry, the stream's gonna be a little quiet. What? It's dusty. Ooh, some bug stuff in here. Okay, so we got this out. We gotta get the other one out too. How's everybody's Wednesday going? This thing is a mess. It's a dead bug. Alright, what other capacitors do we have? Is it all in here? Are these all the capacitors? Huh. Oh well. Do a little bit of cleaning. Yeah, there's a little bit of corrosion in here. I'm not so sure that what I do is gonna actually fix it. Oh, it's corrosion because the capacitor leaked. Huh. Can I see your phone for a second? So these are different capacitors than I'm used to. What's that? Turn on as a fan. Sure. Remove batteries, remove screws. So we have those ones. Power board capacitors, audio board capacitors. Move the main board. Oh, so that's a capacitor too. So this one's a capacitor. So I need needle nose pliers to pull them away. I don't have needle nose pliers. Interesting. This is gonna be a task. Do I have pliers? I don't think I do. This, if that's the case, then this stream might be a bust. I don't, but I do have tweezers. I don't know if I can do tweezers. Oh, we got these ones here. Oh, nope, tweezers are working. So we're doing a sound one, which is 100. Eden Pie, welcome to the stream. The high pies aren't gonna work because I don't have I don't have those things on this phone. We're just working with the phone here. So welcome to the stream, Eating Pie. How you doing? Oh boy, this is gonna be a task. You sing it in your head. Botanical, welcome to the stream. So we need a 106.3. It's like digging through Legos. Deep into my eyes. You can't even see my eyes. Let's see. What was it? 20Q100. Here's a 100. 6.3. There's one there, so I need 2 of them. I need 3 of them. This looks like that's another one, and this looks like another one. That's a 4.7. Nope. This one. That's a 4.7. So 4.7. That's a 50. This is a silicone mat, yeah, and it's got magnets. I can store my parts in here. It's pretty useful. Okay, so we're gonna do something complex. I'm gonna try to finish up my dinner at the same time. Yes, there's a solder gun, and ta-da, there's a desolder gun. But I don't know if I need this yet, actually. So we need 3 of those. And we need a really small one. What's this one? 1 HF. Man, I can't even read this. DC Fanboy, welcome to the stream. Okay, maybe we'll just focus in on this first. Did I bend these tweezers? Apparently I bent these tweezers. Well, that just happened. Should be wearing safety glasses. Oh, buddy, I don't know if I can fix this one. So it didn't break off, but there's definitely some corrosion in here from leaky capacitors. So we're going to clean it to the best of our ability. We're going to do one capacitor at a time. Oh yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you can pick it up. Thank you. Oop. So the issue with this Game Gear is, you know, these capacitors go out over time, and hopefully you guys can hear what is wrong with the Game Gear. I was just getting to that. So yeah, there's leaky capacitors over time, and when these capacitors leak, they typically have to do with the video board, or the video and the sound, right? Video and sound board. So when they go out, they either affect the screen, so the screen turns on, there's no picture, or there's no sound, or both, right? So what we're doing is we're cleaning up this board as best we can right there where you see that little black and white circle. That's where the capacitor goes. I'm cleaning that up. We're going to let that dry for a second. And what we're going to do now is figure out how this goes. So typically the positive end is the stripe the positive end? Can I borrow your phone again? IPA. It is IPA. Man, it'd be nice to have a computer. Let's see. Large stripe or minus sign or both. And once the lead closest to that stripe is the negative lead. Okay. So if this goes wrong, this is all on you. So this is the negative one. Negative is the shorter one. Cool. Wish I had a marker. Also, I have to make sure that this fits back in here, right? So I don't want to make them too long, because these capacitors are different from each other, right? So we are going to do a little bit of origami. I don't think I'm gonna finish this tonight. Ooh. And then stripe or minus is negative. Got you. Got it. Thank you. Go here. So really it should be up here. Do that. Now we're going to do some snippy snips. Yeah, we are in a hotel. Eden Pie is no way responsible for DigiJSN breaking this Game Gear. I beg to differ. So we're gonna do something like this, right? I'm trying to replace all of them. And we've got our flat cutters here. So then we're gonna get something like this. Now let's turn on our soldering iron. Probably should have turned it on a while ago. I could probably cut a little bit more actually. Now this is only the second time I've replaced capacitors on a Game Gear. I'm not confident in it. I don't think I'm gonna accomplish it very well. But we'll see what happens. Nice. Awesome. Alright, we got our Rosen Flux pastes. Got our brush here. Put some of this flux on this. Flux all the parts. And then we're going to flux these. And we're going to do this technique that I normally don't do. It's called tinning. Which is loading the capacitor itself with solder, and then we're going to heat it up while we're touching the board and then attach it that way. I got this. We'll see. We shall see. So it's 550, so that should be hot enough. Yep, that's hot enough. So I got my extension cord. I should actually bring this around. Careful, kids, don't do this at home. Look at that Game Gear with these batteries. We won't be needing these batteries for a bit. Ta-da! Okay. Never enough lube. It's because the areas are so close together that it's kind of hard to do like this very precise soldering. And I'm not very good at it. See what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a little bit of solder on the ends. But it's not enough yet. That might be too much. Shoot, I don't like that. I don't. To think this was the first time that I soldered anything, really. Maybe I'll just do it by hand. Screw it, we're going live. It actually didn't turn out too bad. I actually like doing that better. So we'll do that. Do that. Unless it's loose. The soldering tip is loose. The soldering tip is loose. Can you guys hear me when I'm dipping down like that? So far we have the ugliest soldering job ever. But my soldering tip is loose, so I can't use this. Maybe we can use this. No, that's not smart. Okay. Cool. So I shall show you the ugliest soldering job ever. Doesn't show very well. It's kind of hard with the camera. But it's in there. And it's on there. So I think it might be better for me to put the solder directly onto the board and then put the capacitor on. What is on my hat? It is pew, the light. It's for when it gets darker. If it's in there, then leave it. No, I don't want to leave it. I want to do a good job. So I guess while I wait for it to cool, I'll take off the other capacitors. Normally you want to do one at a time, but since these are all the same, that one came off easier. We're just going to take them off all at once. Whoops. And we shall clean. Do a doo-doo job and no bother game gear. No, I can't sell this one. This one is actually my buddy's. He's asked me to fix it, and this was probably like 6 years ago. So this one is not up for grabs, unfortunately. A part shot counter. Just start keeping track yourself. Put it in chat. That's number 2 already. So the problem with this is they glued these down like back in the day. You can turn up the TV a little bit. Okay. 2 times so far, that's right. The thing that sucks is this was 500 degrees. So I'll take that out. And then where was the other one? Did I put it in here? Oh, that's hot. Shouldn't have touched that. Where did I put it? I had it just a couple seconds ago. Sorry, I'm normally much more organized than this, but you know how it is. Seriously, where did it go? Oh, I put it in here. There we go. We're changing tips. To one that's not gonna roll around on me. But this is gonna be a little more difficult now because it's bigger. Let's go ahead and turn it on. I don't think so. They don't break, but there's different sizes. So like this one is really thin, and this one's a little bit thicker. And depending on what you want to do, will determine the size you need to use. So size does matter. Bigger's not better. Exactly. Hashtag bigger's not better. That's spicy.
Is that a child?
China.
Jeez, no splash.
Alright, I'm gonna try this one. While we wait for this tip to heat up, we got this. It's lychee milk. Give it a shot. It's tasty. A running scroll. Bigger is not better. Yes. All right. So let's see. It's hot enough. It is hot enough.
Oh, that solder is so ugly. Ow.
gonna desolder this for a second. How frustrating. There we go. Why doesn't it stay in there? The stream would be doo-doo. I just don't get why this capacitor is acting like this though. It's like the worst solder job I've ever done. Nice. It's a little bit better. Ooh, that looks a lot better there. I like that. I can work with this. Still have a little bit too much solder on this side. Gosh, I hate this. It was at home and I moved it. Yeah. I wish I had a thinner tip. That's what I do. Sometimes you just need to clean off the tip. Some water. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, so that's capacitor number 1. Alright, we're going to try this time. We're going to add solder to the pad directly. How many capacitors? This many. A lot. There's water here, that's not good. This job's not easy if you're not familiar with it, and I'm not familiar with it. That's the problem with this, like, it doesn't want to stay on the pad. And you turn it up a bit. There's lag. Well, it could be lag, or it could be the fact that I can't necessarily see what we're talking about here. Dude, how did I do this like 10 years ago? It's not working, so. Excuse me. Need a smaller tip? Yeah, I do. No, I just need more skills. I'm just kind of going off what I know, but I don't know very much about it. Thank you. The problem is, I don't know how to do this very effectively, right? this ain't no joke. It's gonna hit me in the eye. Let me try a different pair of tweezers. It takes time. That one's in. That one in too. Nope. Damn it. The solder keeps wanting to stick to the solder gun and not the part. It's the problem I'm running into. Gosh, this is such an ugly job. Of course I took it off. I am getting frustrated. So somebody should cheer me up. So I'm removing and installing as I go. Because there's a lot of capacitors. I can't really remove them all because I wouldn't remember where they all go.
The problem is, like, it just doesn't want to stick to it. Keeps wanting to stick to my gun. There we go. That's something. It's on the capacitor, but it's not on the board. Hammer, fireworks, toilet. Maybe I can use the other. Nope, that's not helping. It soaks it right up. I don't know what's going on. I've never had that happen before. The connection's made, but I'm not satisfied with it because it looks so ugly. Oh well. Move on to the next one. Yeah, small surface, big tip. That's right. I'll be surprised if even if I get like 5 of these capacitors on. See, that one was easy. And that one's on too. That one went on straight away. What's going on here? That was the easiest one so far. And this is what it looks like so far. It's ugly, but it's gonna work. Okay. These other ones are gonna be a little bit easier. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. That's for sure. Let's see if it's going to fit in the case with any issues. So normally the issue that I have with it is this metal shield that goes over it, which looks like this is going to have no issue with it. Cool. Or I could bend it the other way, but I'll leave it as is for now. Or I could modify the shield. I'll bend it this way. Cool. So we are all good on that front. Hopefully it works. Mr. Perfection over here. I want to build something of good quality, but there's still 2 capacitors here that I haven't changed out, so we'll leave that for the time being. Get rid of this. I don't need these tweezers. I don't like them. Move on to this board. So this is where we need our desolder gun hooked up. Sorry if I'm not chatting as often as I usually do. No, I mean, you have to bend them to an extent anyway. Wow, I have 6 people watching. It's surprising. Or else they wouldn't fit, because it's not like a normal. It's not like a normal. What am I trying to say? It's not like a normal board where these leads go all the way through. All the way through the board, so you can't cut it out. So you kind of have to bend it, right? Unlike with this one, these capacitors are going to go all the way through the board, so I can sit them flush if I wanted to. So now all we got to do is find out which capacitor is which. So we have .3. This is a 2250. I don't think I have these capacitors. 22. Which one is this? 16. 89. Yeah, I don't think I have these capacitors, so I might not touch those. What about this board? $33.60. Don't forget stash here, right? I wish the capacitor kit was like easier, because I bought this off of Retro Modding and they just sent a whole bunch of capacitors. I could have just bought these capacitors myself. 4710. I don't know where any of this is. 4.710. Is that on this board? That's a 4.74 volt. So this is 47. Here's the 50. Volt 10. 50. 100. $63. This one. This is on 163, so these are the same. This is a 2.2. What the hell is 2.2? Logged into 3 accounts each. Man, it is super lagged, huh? This is the same one. I'm trying to organize them so it's easier. Here's the 5010. 4710. It's 2.2. 4.7. This is a new one. 4.735. .4750. Here's a 1016. So many different types. 1016. Here's a 5010. This is a 1. Here's a 1016. Right here. 3.3310. Put 3310 here. 100, which I think I put over here. Oh, that's 106.3. Oh, yeah, this is the same one. Is this going to go boom when it gets connected? If it gets connected, I'm not going to replace all these, man. 0.47, 50. 1016. Okay, so they are all sorted through. But I feel like we're still, something's not lining up. So we have 100, 100, 4.7, 22, 4750. So that's a 4710. Here we have 50 is 0.47. This is a 4.735. So that one exists. We have that. Do we have a 4750? We don't. No, we do. So 1, 2. No, I got those ones back. So we don't have ones for this board, which is the power. I don't recall if the power works on this, so we might be dead in the water. We'll see. All right, let's go for it. So we're gonna take this apart too. These ones. A raid. Basic bits. Thank you for the raid. With 7 people? What's going on? Did you eat the hot nudes? We are having some issues with this this Game Gear for sure. Like we aren't gonna fix this. You did was it hot? How hot was it? How hot was it? You have that same little rubber mat? Yeah, dude, it's nice. It's not bad. Well, we are failing at a capacitor replace right now. This took me like an hour for just 3 capacitors. It was ridiculous. This is all because Sega decided that they don't want to have their leads feed through the board. Instead, they'd rather have it glued to the board. Gretzky casting couch. Hold on, you guys. I'm on my phone. Maybe audition on my casting couch. Just as I continue. Sorry, it's a little bit delayed too because I'm working off of my phone. So, this is what we're doing here. Now, this is how you fix a Game Gear, right? People are going to be on that retro category and be like, what the hell is going on here? This is how you get jobs done. Used to be black. Bro, rub your stash on the Game Gear. So I'll be honest, like when it comes to this Game Gear, I don't even remember what part of it worked and what part didn't. So we'll have to see. Just find this e-boy, right? I'm so glad I brought like this little toolkit, man. So the last Game Gear that I fixed, I knew what was wrong with it. I knew it was the audio, so all I had to do was fix the audio one, which I already did on here. This one, I don't remember if it was power and audio. So we'll have to see. And these capacitors, oh my gosh, are the same thing, man. They do not go through the board. That's frustrating. Let's see. So this is going to be fun. So I didn't even need to take it out. The only reason they recommended us taking it out was so they get better access to the board, but I'll solder it in the plastic. No need to change them all. But then that means I have to hook it up every single time. I guess we could do that. So let's do that. So this is power board. So let's go in here. This is in. This is in. Let us put in some batteries and hook it up and see what we get. I should have. The only problem is like I had this taken apart before. I've had it taken apart for like 5 or 6 years, and I don't remember if it turned on or not. So we'll have to see. Okay. Let's see here. How do we plug this in? So we have this. Goes over here. Just plug it in, plug it in. That doesn't go over there. Where the hell does this plug in? Got that. That's plugged in. We are all plugged in. So it turns on. See that? I don't know if you guys can see that. Turns on. We got a red light. So it powers on. That's a good sign. Still kind of works. Now, let's put in a game and see what we got. Oh wait. Game goes into this cartridge slot. Hey, we got a picture. So the picture works. So the screen works. I don't know if you guys can see that. What's this, brightness? It's not very bright. So we got a picture. There, you guys can see it better. Cool. So screen and power are good. Now we need audio. Audio still doesn't work. Bad speaker. No, there's still two capacitors on the audio thing that I haven't changed out. So let's see if we have those capacitors. So we don't need to change out everything. This is 474 volt. You might be able to get away with the 47. These ones here. 10 volt. I'm gonna try these ones. Let's go for it. Of course, we have more hard to reach soldering areas. Oh shit, hold on. One of the capacitors came free. That might be something. But we'll continue to change out these other ones. Parts flying times 3. No, nothing flew. Nothing flew. How's everybody's night going? Sorry, I'm in a hotel room. Working for my money. The D-pad came out. It's different. Okay. Now let's see if we can do this. Yeah, good call. That's a good call. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, I gotta turn this on again. So I don't need the desoldering gun. But this is gonna be extremely difficult because see that little spot in there, right there, right behind the white piece? I have to solder in there. Right in there. So this is gonna be fun. So let's first see if we can get this attached. Which I don't know how. So I want to see if I can get this one attached first. As I drop the entire part. Still not attached. Just why won't you go to your home? Just want to go to your home? Still looks clean as hell, man. I'm gonna do this the sloppy way. I'm gonna here, it is attached. Screw you. I'm not going for perfect, I'm going for functional, since this is for a buddy of mine. One of the cleanest system builds I've seen when I took apart was yeah, so overall, I mean, Sega does do a good job, but I think they overcomplicate their builds. Let's see if this is gonna work. No, it's not gonna want to do that. Of course it doesn't. So it's just a game company now, yeah. I'm sure I had some sandpaper or something. Some sandpaper would be really nice right now. Maybe I'll go for the low-hanging fruit, yeah. See, that tinned up perfectly, man. So did that. The solder just laid right into it. Right there. So now all I gotta do is put it in. Alright, let's try this then. Why don't you want to tin up? Don't you want to go to your home? That didn't stay either. That center one just doesn't want to stay. just lube for electronics, a little bit. I have to do this the hard way. We're gonna just sloppily put the solder on, cut it off. Just don't get why it doesn't want to stay. It's got so much of a buildup. Maybe it's because so much of this fluid leaked onto it, the capacitor fluid. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually cleaning off some of the gunk in there. I'm guessing it's like old capacitor fluid that's left over. Kind of see it here. I don't know, it's kind of a gunk buildup. Okay. I want to say it's gonna help. When it's super clean like this, I'm gonna say it's gonna help. All right, It could be, yeah. I'm gonna say it is. Or not. Let's try with a little bit of flux again. Yeah, that one's set. So that one's set. And that one's up. So we got it. What's the leaky capacitor fluid? Where did I put those tweezers? Oh, they're right in front of me. How many more? We have one more to put on. We're gonna see if it works. Cool. So it is the leaky capacitor fluid. Okay. I don't have a replacement speaker, unfortunately. Which is the crappy part. Okay, so capacitors are on. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully it's not the speaker. Okay, ready? We're getting something. I consider that a success. We are good. Let's put this thing back together. Yeah, if only it had the sound effects, right? Alright, awesome. That's exciting. I'll take that any day. You gotta eat soon? Okay. It's all good. Thanks for hanging out while I figure this out. And it's cool that I got it fixed. Honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to do it. So I'm super pumped about it. Super pumped. Where's that heat shield? Oh, it's right here. Now I can tell my buddy that actually fixes his stuff. Which is amazing. Tell your friend they exploded, third-degree burns. Well, I don't even know if he remembers me having it, to be honest. Like I said, it's been like 5 or 6 years. And it just took me being holed up in a hotel to actually fix it. And honestly, when I redid some of the soldering, I did a better job at it, so I'm kind of satisfied. So I'm good with it. I am good with it. Oops, I think I was supposed to put this in before I put it down. I just like fixing stuff, man. That's it. Yeah, but worth it. Thing is, I don't even like the Game Gear that much. And babe, it works.
How's your milk?
Oh, forgot about it. Milk is good. What does that say? Whoops. Clap, 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 butt. Oh, that comes later. Alright, so that's all in. Now I have to put all this back because I had no reason to take it out in the first place.
There's no one in the tubs.
Are you gonna go down in the hot tubs?
No. For myself? No. Okay, the stream's over. It's time to go to the top tubs.
You can do a hot tub stream.
You should. I'd pay for that. I'd subscribe to you.
Kara said she'd subscribe to me if I did a hot tub stream. Sorry. Okay, let's put all this back. Keep it on retro and just be in a hot tub stream. If I play the Game Gear in the hot tub, that counts, right? Eden Pie, we are on the same frequency. You said that right as I said that right as the chat popped up. So quiet.
All right, sounds good. See you in a bit. Alright, so all that's in. I'm going to take out these screws here. And after like 6 years, we're going to finally put all of this back together. This is crazy. Sorry, it's not a COVID cough. It's a cough for the soldering smoke. You should do this in a well-ventilated area and wear your protective mask and all that stuff, but I didn't do that. So sorry. So security bits. I need the bigger one. I don't think I have the bigger one in here. Oh well. All that lead, yeah, I know.
Can we video a income or
In a bit. Maybe I should eat the mango sticky rice, huh?
just mine?
Put the other one in the fridge.
Yeah.
have that in here? No, I do. Nice. It's coming all together.
Sweet.
Are these new batteries? What do you mean? So, these are capacitors, right? They look like this. And we're placing them on the board itself, so we're soldering them. So the thing about these Game Gears is when those capacitors go bad, you either get a blank screen, or no sound, or neither of those. But when you replace them, it makes everything better again, right? So essentially you turn it on, and look like that. No sound, black screen. But all it takes is replacing them. You can get either both or one of them. So and you get that. Oh. The batteries are brand new. This is super cool. I can't believe we fixed it.
And you thought you would be able to fix it today?
Huh?
You thought you were going to be able to fix it today?
Yeah, I thought I'd fail miserably in fixing it. I mean, do you really think Amazon Basics existed back in like 1997?
That's handsome.
We're gonna put these away because we don't need them anymore.
Sandor Taka.
I'm gonna take this sticker off to signify that I've already worked on them. Garbage.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not garbage. Cover this
But
up.
that kayaker is 10 out of 10.
Meanwhile, we got Carrot right over here oogling the
Kayaker.
yeah, the Olympic kayakers. Take all this and throw it away. Do a little bit of cleanup in between, and we got one more Game Gear that we want to try and do. Rude Carrot? No, that's fine.
I can look, but I can't touch.
She can look, but she can't touch. Exactly. All right. Oh dang, he is pretty buff. Guy's ripped.
Oh.
Doing a little bit of cleanup here. Alright, moving on. Ciao. So from the looks of it, we won't be needing our desoldering gun because Sega decided it wants to be a poopy butthole when it comes to the way they make up their games. So we got a desoldering gun, we got our brush for that, we got our cutters. I just like keeping things organized, right? Okay. Now let's open up our next pack of capacitors and track down the ones we actually need. Honestly, I don't remember which one's for which. Either way, let's open this up first. Then we'll get our capacitors ready. So, start to finish, since this is more of a Game Gear that's already put together, this one has the original batteries in it, actually. But I'll show you. So I turn it on, it turns on. You can kind of hear it whining, I don't know if you can, but there's a black screen, there's a red light. Let's plug in a game and see what happens. I wonder if it'll work. So yeah, the game's in. We just got a black screen. So that's basically what you get. Take it out. Ow. Put it back in. And we really get nothing, right? So hopefully, changing out the capacitors, the same ones will help. So all you gotta do is take out these battery covers, set them off to the side. These are dirty. I'll eventually clean the system. Take out your batteries. Alright, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Phillips head screws, and then we have one security bit in the center. So this isn't the 3.5, this is the bigger one. I think it's like 5.3 or something size. So this is the one that you would use to open up a Super Nintendo system, not a game. So we have that. Take that out. Now we got our Phillips head screws. 6 of them, like I said, 3 on each side. And we have never opened up this system before, so we don't know what it looks like. This was actually sent to me by one of my gaming acquaintances. His name was Retro Rhodes. Met him collecting over here, sold him some games, he sold me some games. And he sent this over to me for free as a gift because it didn't work. So today we're going to see if we can fix it. And really all we're going to focus on is that one board that we just worked on that other Game Gear and see if that works. Alright, this is the last screw here. So really it's a total of 7 screws. That's it. Now, There's gonna be a few wires up here, 3 of them. So you're not just gonna be able to pull it off. So really it's more of a flip door open. Definitely corrosion down here. So it might help to take out these contacts to clean them. Jeez. But we'll do that later. So as you can see, open that up there. You got those 3 wires right here, or contacts right there, right there, or right there, right there, and right there.
And right there.
And right there. And all we gotta do is pull them off. But realistically, we only need to pull off 2 of them on this side where you have your audio controls, because that's what we're gonna focus on first. So unplug that just by pulling gently, right? Turn it over. And now all we have to do to take this out is take out our heat shield right here. And that's 4 Phillips heads. Right there. If we get this one working, this would be awesome because this is a blue color variant. But man, corrosion really messed up this. We actually might have to take apart this even further. This corrosion went pretty deep into the board. Looks pretty messed up. But take the heat shield off. Pretty simple. Set it off to the side. Now we got 2 Phillips heads on the corner of this top board here. All you got to do sounds like a lot of work. It's not a lot of work. It's just a few Phillips head screwdriver or screws. That's all you got to do. Right? Look how quick and easy that is. Dude, this thing's riddled with corrosion in here. Battery acid. Never a good sign. But it's not on the board itself, so that's a good thing. It's just on the plastic. Okay, so this is what we're working on here. So we got to replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 capacitors. And honestly, the capacitors look pretty good. This board looks like it's in pretty good shape. So I'm going to set this off to the side over here, and then we're going to start taking this apart. So now that I've had a little bit of experience with this, this might go a little bit better. So these capacitors are just surface adhered or soldered to the board. So we just carefully rock it back and forth until it comes off. And that's it. Yeah, these capacitors look really good, man. Like, they're actually really clean. So you see this, that point right there, those contacts, they look really clean. That didn't go well when he starts trying to screw things together. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. And this is kind of what I failed to do last time. And kind of take the tweezers and go back and forth on them a little bit, kind of abrade them, clean off anything that's on there, and hopefully that helps. with the solder sticking to it when I put the flux on. Alright, we'll take our toothbrush and we're going to do a little bit of cleaning with it. And so I'm going to install this one on the outside, this one down here, but I'm going to leave this one off until I can replace that smaller capacitor on the inside there, because it is a tough area. Okay, so we're looking for 100. That's one there. This might be another one here. Oh, that's 47. They're all like the same size. One 47. 100. That's one. 47. And 100. So that's 3 of them there. And we're also going to look for 47. And the 10 volts. So I think it's the skinnier ones here. That's 0.47. 47, 10 volt. So we got that one. And then one more. I think this one might be it. No, that's 50. There we go. That one. Okay. Now, let's solder. What are you trying to do with your laptop? So to start, what we're going to do is tin these. So we're going to apply some solder to the points, build up some new ones, and then what we're going to do is when we get the capacitors ready, we're just going to basically touch them to the hot solder, the new solder, and they should just stay. So. Oh wait, I forgot the flux. Actually, it's staying either way. Actually looks really good. Ooh, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Almost as good looking as my wife.
What? I'm gonna go find me that kayaker now.
Look at those. So you can see these points here, these little circles. That's where I put solder on. So that's all new solder. All I got to do is tack on the capacitors onto it. You needed to pull it out in the right spot to keep it in place. What? What are you talking about? Eating pie. What are we fixing now? We're fixing the second Game Gear. We had 2 Game Gears to fix. And this one's going a lot smoother. Smoother. It's going a lot better, actually. This one's looking a lot more like my quality. Oops. I have 2. This is the second one I have. Oh, man, that looks so much better than the first one I did. Perfect number for you and DC Fanboy. Hey, how about this? If you find one that doesn't work, I'd be happy to attempt to fix it for you. How's that? And I'll do it for a very, very small fee of parts. Okay, let's put this one in now. Searches for broken Game Gears. Not necessarily broken ones though. They gotta be like ones that power on but there's no picture, you know? Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
I wish I could get a better picture of it. You can kind of see it. Look at that. Look at that. Game Gear Micro Mini. What is this, a Game Gear for ants? So, Eaten Pie. I was showing DC Fanboy earlier, and he can vouch for me on this. This Game Gear turned on, but it had no sound and no picture. So we're starting off with these capacitors and seeing what we can do with them. Even broken ones? Covers plus missing battery covers. Well, shoot. I'll put something underneath this thing. That'll work. One for 29, missing one battery cover, says screen is distorted. Interesting. So we got 3 capacitors in. And man, we're flying on this one. Flying on this one. Game Gear handheld as this part powers on. Console reads games, but I'll get describe. Thanks for looking. Ugh, we'll see. I don't know, man. Do this. Bring it over here. Shoot. That's in. Shoot. Yeah, but I can't guarantee I'll fix it though. I can only try. Even though I do like doing this stuff, right? Alright, capacitor is on. And the last one here. Low power mode. Oh no. You don't have games. I have games. Extra games. I actually sold my Game Gear a long time ago. I don't like the Game Gear. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm not a fan of it. Here we go.
Oh, high jump. Is it high jump? What you did? The sand one?
Long jump or triple jump?
I think it's triple jump.
Triple jump. Alright, all capacitors are on.
Wait, is that?
That's triple jump, yeah, that's the one I did. Okay, so all the capacitors are on. Let's see if we can plug it back in and see if we can get some sound out of it. So we're going to plug in our game here. Plug this in. And plug that in. It's all plugged in. Now we gotta put our batteries in it. We're gonna put fresh batteries in it. I'm guessing we're gonna have issues because of corrosion, but we'll see. It's gonna work. We're taking bets. Who says it's gonna work? Okay, moment of truth.
Wow. He's good.
Doesn't even power on. Did I do something? It powered on before, now it doesn't.
Good job getting there.
All the batteries are in the right place. Oh, now it's turning on. There we go. So we got power, but nothing has changed.
Oof.
We're getting a signal for sound, but nothing. Alright. No video. No video. So we have to go one step deeper. But that's fine. These capacitors are replaced, so that's okay. Let's go see if the heat shield's gonna fit.
Should watch him. He's good.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back in so I don't have to worry about it later. Def no sound. This one may be a blown speaker. No, well, there's no... Could be the motherboard as well, right? Could be the motherboard. So we're gonna put this board back in its place. Considering that we have replaced the capacitors and it's of good quality. See that for sure this time. It looks good. I like the way it looks. And we'll replace the heat shield, put that back in. Squinty blinks. Lurk. Didn't even know you were here. You were lurking already. Thank you for the lurk. It could be all the corrosion that's in here, man. It could be. Alright, so let's detach that. Because I don't know if you can see that. So I joined, hold on. I just joined us all by watching and then, oh, Philpsy. Philpsy's watching. Good old Philpsy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we do some interesting stuff, and if it's your first time joining the stream, it's kind of weird this time around because this is not a typical stream that I do. I'm stuck in a hotel room right now because my house is there's some work taking place at my house, and they put us in a hotel because we can't be there. So instead of playing retro games like I normally do, we were trying to fix this Game Gear. We fixed one earlier today, so we got that going for us. But this one, I'm not so sure about yet. This one, overall, the components are in better shape. There's a lot of corrosion in here. Like a lot. Like a lot. Yuck. Eat pasta. Yes, you do. Yes, so I like fixing stuff. I'm not an expert by any means, but I like tinkering. And so this is the stuff I tinker with. Learned how to solder from my dad, who used to be somebody that worked on... Ooh. This could be the exact reason why it's not working. Wow. Okay, so this repair is no longer going to go forward because the component, because of the corrosion of the battery acid, a component just came off. This battery contact, you can see that corrosion. Because of the corrosion over the years and the battery acid, it actually just fell off. Like it ate away so much at the board that it just came off right there. And you can, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a little bit of warping around that metal. So that's supposed to be flat metal. It's not. It's like flaking off. And so this needs to get replaced somehow. I don't know. Wow. But anyway, I can't fix that right now. I'll have to look into see if there's a new replacement part of any sort. But I can't fix it right now because I don't have the part. Wow. Doesn't mean we can't clean it though. It definitely looks like something we can fix. But it's just a matter of how and if we can get the part.
This is why you don't leave your batteries in your games.
But even then, it's the amount of corrosion in this due to the battery acid is ridiculous. Don't spill what? My love for you? Let's see, hold on. Here, now you can actually see my face. And I can read the chat. What's up? Get that out of there. Yeah, it's deep in there. Good old toothbrush trick. Yep, works well. Who did this to this poor system? No, drink up. I don't have water with me. I got lychee milk. Does that work? Sorry, like I'm on my phone. I'm normally on the computer, and I don't know. I don't see that type of stuff on here. I'm still learning how to stream on my phone, but yeah, apparently that's what we got going on for a stream, I guess. Plug in my phone real quick. How is this gonna work? Turn off the soldering iron because I'm not soldering anymore. Dedication? What's dedication? You gotta improvise? Yeah. It is too bad though that this Game Gear is gonna look like this. So what we'll do is we'll put it back together until we can figure out what to do next. But you can even see this entire Game Gear. It's all messed up. But the thing is, it's only common to these boards. And overall, I'm not seeing a whole lot of issues with it. Just that, basically just the battery contacts. Like, we can get new battery contacts. try to go that route. I think I have some new battery contacts at my house though, so that might be okay. It's a shame. Okay, the whole thing. Yes, I'm streaming with a phone. Yeah, I fixed one earlier, so this is the one I fixed earlier. This one here. This one didn't have batteries. Actually, I wonder. I kind of want to try taking out the board out of this and putting it here and see if it makes a difference. Let's try it. Let's try it. We're gonna do everything. Man, it's been 3 hours for the stream. Time has kind of flown by. Philbo doesn't stream anymore, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's because he has a girlfriend. He's too cool for this new nerdy stuff. He's on right now. Oh. Well, I'll take that back. He used to stream like every day though. And then he lived with Basic. Tell him I'm salty he doesn't stream anymore. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take the board out of here and essentially hope that if that's the corrosion's the issue, then we'll know how to fix it, right? That'd be cool. Why aren't you coming out? I'll do this part of the stream with my face in the screen, so you guys can actually see me instead of my crotch, my Twinkie and Ding Dong. He's watching right now. Don't tell him that I said that he was an excellent person for prioritizing his personal life over streaming. Okay. My workspace is a mess. That's fine. Is it the same board though? Where'd that board go? It's not the same board. But it looks very similar. But it won't hurt to try, because at this point there's nothing else that's going to save that thing. Abort. Where you see everything? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. There's somebody outside the door like breathing really hard. That's kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. It's all right. It's all right, Philip. See, I love you. You know what, Philip? I was just jealous that you had a girlfriend and I don't. Okay. And here we go. See if this works. Yeah, sorry, Turk. I'm streaming in a hotel room right now, so out of my computer. Out on my computer to do all that fancy stuff. All right. Now, let's go batteries in. Welcome to the stream, though, Leonard Turk. Power wash your motherboard. Don't even test me, man. I'll do it. I'll do it. Put it off to the side because I don't need that right now. Frankenstein these Game Gears. And let's see what we got. So that's plugged in. Got that plugged in. Got that plugged in. Now we need a game. Okay, we got the game. Hey. It's, I wouldn't say a bad motherboard. I would say number one, the corrosion definitely played a factor. And then number two, the screen doesn't work all the way, but I'm guessing that's just because this board is a different revision. This is a newer revision. So the components are slightly different. So either I'm going to try to fix this one once I get the part and then put it back together, or find a donor that I can work with. Because this should be easy enough. This contact here, this battery contact, goes all the way through the board right there at that solder point. So I can desolder that, just get the right one, and then solder on a new one. And my guess is if I do that, this is gonna work, and then the screen will actually show. Because this one, the sound works, but you can barely see the picture. Like, you can only see it from an angle. See, you can see that. But if I go like that, you can't see it. So again, I think it's gonna be this board revision. If I get this board fixed, it's gonna work. Squinty, okay, man. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Wednesday and Friday. I won't be streaming this Friday, unfortunately. So we know that we fixed our sound with those capacitors, so that's a good thing. So next up is fixing the video by getting the correct power, power board fixed. And so we'll look for those parts on Amazon or something, order them, and then maybe on the next stream we will attempt it again. When am I back home? I'm back home on Sunday, but I won't be streaming this Friday because I have plans. I have to meet up with some old high school buddies of mine that I haven't seen in a long time. So I promised that I'd get dinner with them. But how do I get this board out? But other than that, we're able to narrow it down pretty well, which I like. Being able to narrow it down like that is pretty solid, in my opinion. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll leave it unplugged, and we'll screw it back together, and we'll save it for the next time. For the rest of my stream, I'm probably gonna end this stream because these Wednesday streams that I have to have them be a little bit shorter, and that's because I work tomorrow. So although I am streaming 2 days a week now, I still have to balance that so I don't get burnt out at work as well. Get in the hot tub with my wife. Yeah, but I gotta sleep in like a half hour. So, we'll see.
I'm not important.
She just says she's not important. So, let's get this put together and then we'll call it a night. But I am extremely happy with how this went. For being in a hotel room with not all the tools that I have in my typical room, and being able to fix 1.5 Game Gears, I'll take that as a big win, man. I'm really excited because now I have the ability to, or have the path forward to fix this one, which is awesome because in the very... Eaten Pie says you are important, Carrot.
I know.
But now we have the path forward to actually fix this thing. And not just have it be like a trial and error type of thing. But next time we touch this thing, this Game Gear, it's going to be when we have the part available. And honestly, the way I did these capacitors looks fantastic. Like, so much better than that first one I just did. I'd be extremely comfortable with attempting another Game Gear repair in the future now. Yeah, just a deep clean. So the next time we'll touch it is we'll replace that broken contact, and then we'll did I tighten down all of them already? Yes, I did. Replace that broken contact, then we'll do a deep clean of all the battery acid. Then we'll have a good blue Game Gear, which is exciting. So let's put this one back together. This one. I'm putting extra parts in the components here. Repair streams are cool, rewarding when it works too. Yeah, dude, I'm no expert by any means, but I think I'm getting a knack for it. I think I'm doing better, which is always good. Where did that? Oh, it's right here. So one was completed in terms of repair, which is fantastic. I get to tell my buddy now that his game gear that I've had for the past 6 years is fixed and ready to go. So that's very cool. The more I do, the better I get. Yes. Honestly, I'd love to do this for a living. Start buying them and fixing them, yeah. Or people can just send me stuff and I can try to fix it for them. Oh dang it, I left the screws out. I forgot about these screws. Forgot about these screws. It'll be perfect because right when I end, it'll be a 3.5 hour stream. So, deep clean stream? What do you mean deep clean? Like I've done one of those before on YouTube. Back when I first started, I did an N64. And actually, that N64 ended up being traded to Game Boy Zero for his services. great stream from being away from home. Thanks, man. I can't guarantee that I'll be able to do this all the time when I'm away from home. Now I got to put the hotel room back together. We're using an end table right in front of me. The coffee table in front of me. I got a lamp over here. I got a lamp over here. They don't clean up every day here. Like, a lot of hotels used to clean every day, but like over here, because of COVID and all that, they don't clean every day. They do it once a week, depending on how long you're staying. You know, if a person's done with their stay, of course they're gonna clean it, but if you're staying a long period of time, they only do once a week, unless you specifically request it, which is weird. Okay. This is a good game gear. Let's try it one more time before we call it a night. One more time. One more time. Where's my game? Yep. Alright, so that definitely works, and we are all good there. Alright, let's start cleaning up. What an awesome stream. Actually didn't think we'd actually get something repaired. Gotta use a backlight to ensure you get it all clean. Yeah. A black light, you mean? You'll see the mess. Only if I look in a mirror. Okay. Cool. How was the stream, Philpsy? Save it for next stream. What the black light? I don't have a black light. I'm not gonna do a black light stream. That's not happening. The nudes at home. Me? The ramen challenge? No, I wanted to do that before playing a game. So it wouldn't be as entertaining if I wasn't trying to do something, accomplish something with it. So how did Basic and Martin hold up with that? Still in here? Did I put the batteries back already? Martin ate like 4 noodles. I would not be able to do any of those hot challenges, stomach surgery in the past year, and kill you. Basic ate it like a champ. They did it on Discord together. Oh man, and I missed it. Did he do it over stream? I didn't get the notification that he was streaming. Or was he just streaming on Discord? He's trying to get me on. Yeah, I can't do it because I'm not at home, man. He had my stream up. That wasn't the only thing that was up. Pew. Okay, box over here. Get my box. Don't mind my crutch. My crutch box. Pack up some things. This is my streaming box. Well, I got a new phone, so the Discord on it actually doesn't work right now because I don't have the authentication that I need on my computer. So really, everything's against me right now. I literally got a new phone like a week ago because my old one kind of took a dump on me. Not the good kind of dump. this game gear. It's gonna fit in there? No. That's fine. Okay. That's good. Got the garbage can, and we're getting empty. Eating Pie loves coming to my stream, and I appreciate Eating Pie because he's one of my very consistent viewers and a very good mod at it. He's very good at clipping things that I don't want him to clip. Yes, but it makes for good content and good montages, right? Very true. I love this silicone work mat though. It's great. It's got magnets in it too. Alright, well that is it for my stream. Thank you to all of us that hung out and joined and watched me fix 1.5 Game Gears. Sorry it wasn't my normal stream, and we're on a couch in a hotel, but either way, appreciate you guys hanging out on a Wednesday. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to be streaming this Friday, but I'll be back again next week, next Wednesday, 1 week from now, with a stream, a regular stream. It should be a regular stream. On top of that, maybe next Friday, I'm going to try to coordinate something with our buddy Juice Man Pulls, because last time I streamed a normal stream, he purchased the request to suggest a new game, and he said it was contingent on him being able to come stream with me. So we're going to be playing a game that he chose. I don't know what it is. He's probably going to come over, and it's going to be a surprise to me, and we're going to see if it's going to be entertaining enough for me to not pull my hair out. So either way, thank you for joining. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you guys next week on Wednesday. Oh, Phillipsy needs to watch it too. Alright, so the one with Juice Man Polls would probably be next Friday. Not next Wednesday. So next Wednesday will probably be like just a normal stream with me. But either way, thanks to Basic Bits for the raid and Squinty for that new follow. And then everybody else, Eating Pie, Phillipsy Force, Britt, Awesome Lars, thanks for hanging out today in stream. I won't be able to raid anybody because I don't think this thing has the capability of doing that. Or does it? No, it doesn't. But either way, have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you on the next one, alright? Later.